having a wonderful day. I hope your day is great. I know it is because you're here, alive, and hopefully well. As far as work goes, it has been just fantastic. I was able to level set with my team lead yesterday. I don't know if I told you that at the time of the video. After work, it was a little bit, emotional, just because there's a lot going on. But everything is smoothed out, and I'm still just trying to. I have to make a plan. Getting ready to make a plan. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get over it, and I'm going to share with you like the extent of my debt. And right now, I have to the first. I have $200 something in my account, and I'm hoping for a potential deposit of $400. So that's about $600. We can add it up, round up to $700, and then I still need to account for essentially another $1,000 to be able to pay rent. So it's in God's hands. I'm trying to compete with the traffic. I really hope that you're able to hear me, you stick it through. So yeah, I have that going on, and it's in God's hands. And I say that to say this. I'm one of the, I hope to be, if I'm not already, one of the great evangelists for God, right? And like, what do people do who don't believe in God at all? Like, I just, sometimes that's my biggest comeback to like people like, oh, why do you believe? Or, I'm like, what do you have to lose from not believing? Like, I know the answer to that, but like, if you live life not wanting to believe, especially like now, like if you in the struggle, if you come from anywhere close to the bottom, like myself, like when you go through things, like what I'm going through right now, it's a blessing for me to be able to just really, I finally learned to be able to put it in God's hands. I kind of don't have any other choice. Obviously, I'm working. I have to work. I'm on break right now, if you didn't know. And yeah, and another thing I wanted to talk to you about is that I had to get my act together and get back to like day one, like as if this is my first day of work ever. Because I know I'm a great employee and I have a great track record for the most part, as far as performance for sure. But like just not being late anymore, just being more accountable, not just getting frustrated at stuff, like picking my battles. Like it's business now, I get that, and I'm gonna do what I need to do and show that I'm serious, because God is going to guide me and bless me where I need to be at in my career. I would like to say that He made this clear. Maybe I need to still be here, but I still kind of need to learn how to kind of maybe look around still a little bit. I got to learn how to do that. And, hold on one second. Okay, yeah, I got to learn how to do that. And it's not ideal for me. I'm a loyal person, it seems like, especially with work, and I gotta operate around this. I'm gonna make a plan, start paying off my debt effectively, and saving for school, probably a trade. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I'm gonna do. I just have to really make sure what I'm doing with my time and my money, that just scared me, is most effective, because I feel like I'm really up against the clock, and I got a family, myself, God. There's so much that I have to do that I have been neglecting and making excuses for, and just not cutting it. And the time is now. There's no better time than the present for us to do what we need to do. I get told a lot that nobody's gonna come and save me, and aside from God, you could probably be right. There's angels, I'm sure, lined up to bless me in the appointed times, but I have to steward and take care of what I already have, and I have not been doing that. I have been failing myself and sometimes lying to myself, and it's not easy to overcome, but we can do it. You have to just focus, take it a step at a time, get better each day at a time, each step. Sometimes you gotta break it down to the second sometimes. Like, I'm there, I understand. Like, I was beating myself up so bad. I keep getting scared because I keep feeling somebody like around me. Hold on. But I was beating myself up, and because I was planning, I prepared, like, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna listen, I'm not gonna get into any kind of confrontations, keep my head down, staying in my lane. And I messed up in the part of just not going back and forth and kind of getting confrontational. But I just have to understand that I'm not perfect, and I will never be perfect, but I will always strive to get as close to it as possible, because I know that is possible. And we have to just make sure that we're improving. That's key. And even for myself, I get so hard on myself because I just feel like I'm not improving. I feel like I'm not even working as much as I should be sometimes, right? I'm like, in my mind now, it's like, okay, sleep for like 4 hours, bro. Sleep for 5 hours, work the rest. But I do have a family, so I have to balance that out, and I just have to manage my money. That's key, and that's probably what I'm gonna start showing you in my journey, and how I'm managing both working more and then managing the money wisely. Because I have not been managing my money wisely my entire life, and I assure you, the buildup of debt, the paycheck to paycheck, the just having things, like whatever valuable thing or a materialistic thing that you like, you name it, from vehicle to a house to games to clothes, accessories, whatever it is for you, I assure you that it's not going to be worth it. If you're already where I'm at, then we have to make the changes and do what needs to be done. And if you're not, please learn from me.